Go over some things that actually was catching my attention, over the past few days. And the thing is, of course, it caught y'all attentions too, especially Affy recently. It's funny because AV, when you dropped your vid, are we too old? Too old for the red pill. It's funny because I was thinking about that shit before you even dropped that. I just thought maybe like it was just me. And then when you drop that, and I'm like, holy shit. Is he was thinking the same thing I was thinking. And then it's funny because Affy, you just I'm paraphrasing the post. I think you put it in your community page where you was trolling your subs again. And you were saying, since y'all like me to talk about these hoes so much, because I'm slightly paraphrasing, because y'all like these hoes so much, I basically need another name, like a player name. We're going to call you MacArthur Evans or something like that. Because it's almost as if like, this is all you guys want to hear about, right? And the thing is, that's the game. That's what the platform, that's the niche. That's pretty much what we're here for, right? But it's almost as if like, going back to AV, talking about being too old for the red pill, it was like, okay, from what we have witnessed, especially when I was on, invited on a Kings and Dreams platform, because he supports the passport community, right? What you saw going in the chat room, how people are like leaving the comments, and then Affy, when you were on there, was it? I think it was last week when you were on there, they were going in on you in the chat and shit. Apparently, the dating coach is dead and all this other shit, woo, woo, woo. And so it kind of made me think, okay, how old are you niggas? What are you niggas doing on a live this late? And it's cool to be on a live late. It's all right, because we're supporting the content. But it's just you niggas. Y'all got passports. Why ain't y'all out? Why ain't y'all gone? Why ain't y'all already there? Isn't it like breakfast time wherever y'all at? Or are you guys still here just to basically insult motherfuckers? So, let me preface this a little bit more. So, but they're red pill. MGTOW red pill, the MGTOW red, because Passport Bros is basically the black version of the red pill. That's actually black, but the black version of MGTOW. We'll just say that shit. They dipped. But it's almost as if like, okay, so you guys are now lost causes. So now what is the space for? Who's listening? Who are the subs? What are you guys here supporting? Because then we have cats like us who actually really have that experience with women or just with life and self-improvement. It's like, wait a minute. When did this all just go downhill? So you know what, Affy, you sound like you wanted to go ahead and chime in. So what you got to say about this? So we'll go ahead and call this. Is the red pill content, is it dead? Is it old? How much shit do you need to not get it now?
All right, first I want to adjust the what you said earlier.
Yeah.
The dogs knocked the camera down.
Shit, okay. No, because I looked down. I didn't know if that was them or me. All right. That's better anyway. First off, let me address that panel, bro. So you cats, first off, you niggas can't say shit to me, bro, because I see how y'all dress, bro. Y'all walk around here with gym shorts and fucking souvenir t-shirts, my nigga.
This nigga said souvenir.
Yeah. So the next time y'all want to talk slick, bro,
I love New York.
you better chill, because I've been more places than you, bro. And I already know that when we were teenagers, bro, you was a nerd, bro, and I was having threesomes, bro, and you grew up to be a trick. That's what happened with you. I was waiting for you on my channel. So that's that part. The other part is, yeah, people masturbate on the content, bro. They masturbate on the content. It's like it's to a point, like it was cool at first, but now it was cool at first, but now it's not requiring any action.
Right.
So it's kind of different for the new cats who, somebody who may have just went through a situation, so then they need to learn it now. But as a content creator, it'd be kind of hard to like, I don't know. Me personally, I'd be like, man, y'all can get it from somewhere else, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Bro, like you want the old Hove by the old album, like the for real shit, bro. So red pill is cool. It's good to know female nature and all of that, but at the same time, what you gonna do with it, bro?
Yeah.
It's like studying for a test and never taking the test. Do you know this information good or not? Can you use it good or not? Is it benefiting you or not? Or no, it really ain't doing nothing for you. It just makes you sound intelligent because you can have conversations now about things that you did not know before.
Yeah, no, I gotta ask AV this because I'm gonna let AV, give clarity on. Even though I watched the whole thing, I know a lot of cats didn't. They probably just saw the clip you put. Are we talking about too old for red pill content, or are we talking about too old for MGTOW content?
Yeah. So me being a novice and agreeing to it as far as the longevity of the niche, I've been doing it for about a year solo. So I'm pretty well versed now on how I like to do things. And when I made that video, it wasn't to disrespect the OGs or the ideology behind the red pill because I think it's valuable.
Yeah, it was.
And in no way, shape, or form do I have any stake in the game to say that it needs to change? Because at the end of the day, I'm not here to force or convince anybody to do whatever they don't want to do. My channel is geared towards providing an objective perspective in regards to some of the things that are lacking in the content and in regards to masculinity. Now, when I said too old for the red pill, I was really talking to the audience because
I knew you were.
Yeah, you already know because I was talking to the audience. I'm not talking about the creators because the creators, it's a business, it's a model. They have to their algorithm. They're slaves to the algorithm, and that's how they pay their bills. But I'm talking to the audience. I always try to challenge the audience. And the red pill is supposed to be about awareness, but a lot of niggas still are unclear about women. Even though it's TikTok, there's a whole bunch of channels talking about the same shit, and then you'll see a 10-minute video, Reece, about some shit that we talked about, or maybe you guys talked about. You were digging shit 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and it's getting 60,000 views like it's the first time that a nigga's ever heard it. So at the end of the day, I say the red pill is remedial. What it's become is remedial. It's like a student getting left back and not being able to graduate because the algorithm and the views and the popularity is geared around remedial basic shit. So when I say you too old for the red pill, my nigga, there's a lot of grown-ass men out of shape, gift shop t-shirts, looking crazy, doing dumb shit, receiving all that shit. And it's like they're making remedial shit popular. So when you have creatives like me, you, Reece, people who put thought into the content to try to make people think outside the box, it's not very well received. So then it makes me feel age. It dates me because I'm proud of my age and I don't want to revert back because that's like me going to the young kid club looking corny. My pointy shoes, no socks, in a hip hop club where there's a bunch of young kids and I'm just trying to like stay relevant. So you're too old for the red pill, man. Whatever the content is in this niche just taking over, there's a lot more to life, Reece, than just talking about women because a lot of guys, even though they know or they think they know about women, they have no self-awareness about themselves. And I always would ask guys that if you thought outside the box, you would challenge the creators to do more and teach you guys more. There's so much more to Afi. There's so much more to you and to me that we could convey to people if they were only interested in learning more about life as opposed to learning about these whack ass hoes.
Right. And I wanted to go ahead and toss it Afi because you have collabed with, like AV says, the OGs of Red Pill content. Like you collab with Rolo. Right. You collab with
everybody.
You collab with everybody. Everybody that ain't
Jay
everybody
Wilder,
ain't
Rich Cooper, all of them, all on that side.
Yep. Yeah, back when everything was peaceful, back when it was the Manosphere and everybody got along. That's how far you.
Nobody outbarred me either.
Yeah, good.
Facts.
But it's still a trip how folks will still like, yo, you need to watch, this is not a jab. Like, you need to watch Fresh and Fit if you really want to, really know how to, like, stay in ground and shit. How come these niggas ain't like, won't refer them to like Orolo or yourself or AV? It's like, damn, how come everybody's just now skipping to, a Fresh and Fit or a Darius M, like niggas like that? Like, what happened to the OGs referring to the OGs? So is it just numbers now? Like AV was talking about algorithm shit?
People the LG shit don't mean nothing to these young cats.
Facts.
See, and it's hard for us to fathom because it's so embedded in us, but they don't care. They don't care about
I got the sound effects.
Yeah, good. Because I ain't got no sound effects.
Nah, you good. Don't worry.
Good. You can put you to work. You the engineer.
Yeah, they don't know what an OG is. Go ahead, Fee. Yeah, I put my to work.
Dude, I remember I was about 25. I had to fade two young cats, bro. They was like 18 or 19, bro. I had faded them both at the same time, bro, because dude, they was like they wanted a cigarette from me, but they was like, hey, I don't like that kind of shit, bro. Yeah. Hey, bro. Hey, can I get one of those? Like,
yeah, now excuse me, sir. Yeah,
bro. And they got slick. I had to fade them both, bro. Over a cigarette, bro. But I mean, it wasn't a cigarette. It's just the point, bro. You don't yell at me and think you finna get something, bro. And I ain't afraid to fight. So let's go. Y'all niggas weak anyway.
Right.
And that's both. It ain't no man. Even put it like this: when somebody call me sir or somebody does like a kind gesture, it's like double the impact because you so not used to it no more.
So rare.
Yeah. And I saw that when when I was on a panel, and then I watched the one that you were on, with Kings of Dreams and everything. It was like mad disrespectful. And the thing is, when I was on that bitch, because I was keeping it real, because I had to tell, I had to really tell the truth, because I was just like, this is what's divided us. Because I know that the panel that we were on was, I think you guys did the sequel, like uniting the Manosphere, but I noticed he changed the thumbnail. It was like Manosphere divided. Because it ain't got nothing to do with us. It's like, yeah, I'll kick it with a dude on a panel, Passport Bro or what, Save Yourself Black. Yeah, we can all chop it up. It was a good Discord, but it was the chat. It was the spectatorship. And it's like, yeah, I understand everybody was, dick riding, what's his name, Austin and shit. It's like, okay, that's good. You support him. But why are you taking jabs at everybody else? And even AV, I know you were just kind of like, I'm kind of cool on it because you kind of felt, I think you kind of predicted it was going to go left.
Yeah, it's funny, Reece. I said it on my show, and I told Afi this. I'm not ready to debate because I'm not firm on what I believe.
It wasn't even supposed to be a big debate. That's the funny part.
That's my point, right? So now, when I started doing this content shit, I signed away a disclaimer in the sense where you're open season, nigga. Like niggas could talk about you, they could do research on you and shit. Fine.
Yeah, you gotta have tough skin.
Yeah, right. So you gotta have tough skin. But at the end of the day, I think it's counterproductive to debate or argue with somebody. Now, I can clown people and troll people like the best of them, but for me, I told Afi I wasn't necessarily ready because I think I was talking about his incident or just in general. I'll get hot and I might lose and say something dumb and just. I wouldn't be proud of that particular moment in responding to them, me being 48 years old. Now, off camera, it's another thing. But for me to get out of pocket, I ain't ready because I'm still a little bit of a hothead, and I just don't want to deal with that right now.
I was ready. So I said, fuck it. I went in on them.
Yeah.
I'm merciless for a reason.
Yeah, in the moment, it is what it is. But for me to plan and set something up, I can't do that shit, my nigga. Nah, I'm not. No. It's bad energy for me, and I don't really want to deal with it.
And considering that, I mean, you're not old, but you're older than us. You're the elder. You're literally the elder. So it's like, okay, Reece is supposed to wild out.
Yeah,
he's gonna do it. I'm the mercenary.
But it is what it is.
Yeah, but it's like you're supposed to be the example, and I get that. Like I'm supposed to look at AV and be like, yeah, I need to start ignoring shit.
We can go there. You know what I'm saying? But you know what's funny, Reece? You know what's funny? I said it on my show today too. I said, I think it would be nice if we can all just put our heads together and combine and take out the competition, kind of like the Hunger Games. Like the Hunger Games, right? You know what I mean? Like just put our heads together, take out the competition and shit, get to the top, and then we eliminate each other like a sudden death round and shit. But it's just sad that people got to clown you to a level where it's like they're not even listening to what you're saying. They just troll, and I think it's counterproductive for growth.
Yeah, that bothered the shit at me because I'm just like, okay, like I saw somebody in the chat talking about, see, these Bay niggas, they swear, look, that game shit is dead in the Bay. Like these motherfuckers need to go somewhere. Like they ain't been no game in the Bay like since Mac Dre and all this other stuff or whatever. Like they was like really going in on a nigga. They was saying the same shit about me or whatever. Because I was looking in the chat, but that's because I was like, I didn't want there to be any disrespect, and I was like, look. He need to go. You need to get your mods in order because if we're talking about uniting the Manosphere, we're all coming together just to have a conversation of whatever. And it was a respectful conversation until they started taking personal jabs. They want to talk about Lucario's open marriage and other dudes banging his wife and all this other shit that we don't even think that happens either. But it was like, why all this personal shit?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not relevant. It's not, and that's the thing. That's just the level of just maturity. And again, I don't know why some of these guys are on the microphone. Some of these niggas do it for a hobby. Some niggas really have talent. Some people really want to take it somewhere. When you participate and just do that, you're a one-trick pony. So at the end of the day, if you're not clowning anybody or just contributing to the bullshit, you're not relevant, right? So it's like a kid. So for me, even though I can do that, I want my legacy and my catalog to reflect some good shit. I don't want me to be remembered as an ignorant fucking grown ass man with a tight t-shirt on and shit, yelling, dissing a nigga that got 30 books. Like it doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, just like that, bro. Like my nigga. Okay, we got a lot of dickheads and assholes, right? But you feel me? You don't gotta like me, but at the end of the day, you feel me? I'm educated. I'm well traveled. I publish books. I have positive content.
Bro, you're an educator.
So nigga, if you hate me, bro, something is literally wrong with you because there are cats out here that are so you gonna hate on me, but dudes that are pieces of shit can exist. Yep. That's what you're telling me. So you gonna roast me, but the cat that ain't been nowhere, don't make no money, don't influence nobody, he get a pass. So that tell you that these are idiots, bro. Because you know why I get offended? Because I know most of these cats are fucking nerds, bro. That's why.